Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen, we actually have great turbo news that has just came out very recently. Really excited. We means we are taking steps in the right direction despite, market conditions not being the best overall the last 2 months. The news that I am talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is that we are on another exchange, right? We are listed on another exchange, and we can see this exchange has roughly 200,000 followers on Twitter. And we can see we got listed, right? And even when we go to the replies, Turbo absolutely smashing it, right? Communities up at this time. We know we have a worldwide community, which is why I really do like Turbo. People hold it from all over the world. And yeah, I mean, this is fantastic, right? Like every time I think this coin, cannot do something next level or another update or another exchange listing, it always does. Okay, it always does. And the reason why I sometimes think I'm like, okay, well, this has to be it is because there's only a certain amount of exchanges. There's only a certain amount of things you can do. There's only a certain amount of things I can personally think of. And then Turbo just comes and delivers every single time, right? Every single time. 200K followers on Twitter, pretty good size. I mean, it's pretty decent exchange. I mean, more volume, more exposure. I mean, people. What more do you need? I know price action and the price hasn't been the best, but it's not a turbo issue. It's a whole market thing. We've had render at $12 not too long ago. Didn't it hit like 250? Turbo was up high. Sure, it crashed down 80%, but so did pretty much every single meme coin. And most meme coins actually went down 90 to 95, 97% from their highs. So, you know, Turbo did pretty good. Um, but yeah, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, it's just crazy times. It's just crazy times with Turbo, right? Crazy times with Turbo. We can see that also another exchange over here with Topper, right? Turbo is ready to take over the moon. Are you part of the Turbo revolution? I mean, people, right? This is just fantastic. This is just fantastic. I am super excited for Turbo and its future. I know Robinhood is going to be around the corner in the next few months. Definitely going to be listed before the altcoin season happens. I'm super confident. When we go to the stats, ladies and gentlemen, we can see we're already back up to over the 160 million in market cap. Volume has been relatively low, but that's because there's been a lot of consolidation, right? There's been a lot of consolidation, which we will get into the deeper analysis of why that's been happening. But overall, good times ahead with Turbo. We have 36 million in volume. When we go to the Ether scan, ladies and gentlemen, we can see that holders have been pretty much flatline, right? Pretty much flatline. We did technically lose a little bit from Tuesday, but it doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't matter if we lose a little bit or gain a little bit because the overall direction is up, right? If we are gaining holders, generally speaking, in these kind of market conditions, imagine what's going to happen when things just pump, right? We're going to be getting so many holders, which is why I'm super excited because the bandwagon, right? There will be bandwagon for Turbo, which means it's just going to be more, you know, it's going to be advertised more. It's going to have more momentum, more growth, more volume, more money, more everything, right? Absolutely fantastic. Listen, before we talk about anything else, one thing I do want to talk about is where Turbo holds compared to other meme coins. So one of the things I like to do is compare where Turbo lies compared to other meme coins, especially in, the last little while. It's good to compare at least once a week, once every 2 weeks. So let's just do that. Right now, I'm not sure we're exactly where we're at. We're somewhere down here. So I have to count manually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is with 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 is AI. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 25. So we're the 25th. So we are the 25th. So not bad, not bad. We are slowly climbing up the ranks. I do believe we will have big bursts of momentum soon. The moment we overclaim support and start filling up that imbalance, we will have a huge bandwagon, huge bandwagon. But we see we've overtaken Toshi, right? Toshi was above us at one point. Nero was above us at one point. Giga Chad was above us at one point. Book of Meme was above us at one point. And they have all fallen. They have all fallen. So there are some new meme coins in the area, which could be a little bit hot. Peanut got some attraction recently. We got Snack and Wold and all this, but doesn't mean they're gonna stay, right? Coins can peak higher temporarily in moments like these, but are they gonna stay? Probably not. Probably not. I still think, we will be reaching that top 10. Well, Doge, Shiba, Pep, Trump, and Bonk are probably gonna be officially like the top five. Whiff is gonna be hard. Floki, it's gonna be competition. But then for seven, 8, 9, 10 position, it's actually really debatable. I mean, Milena, SPX might be hard. We're definitely gonna be pushing that top 10. I believe we're gonna get somewhere between 8th and 11th. And even if that's the case, the pump is gonna be huge, people. The pump is going to be huge. So exciting times ahead. We will dive into the technical analysis. We did have very, very nice news, recently with Jerome Powell. So the rate cuts did stay the same, ladies and gentlemen, for America, right? We could see that when we go here, the rate cuts stayed the same. So that is still pretty bullish. That is still pretty bullish. Obviously, if the rate cuts got cut, that would have been the most bullish. But overall, we are chilling. Now, at this current moment, we are kind of creating higher lows, but I would not be surprised if Turbo has one kind of final dip before it goes up. But ladies and gentlemen, at this current moment, there's no signs of that. There are no signs of that. When I go to daily, when I go to 4 hour, when I go to 2 hour, right? All I see is higher lows consistently, right? We have lows over here, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, and we are looking to be flipping this candle, right? This is a decent order block right over here, right? This is a decent order block, and if we did want to genuinely sell off, we would have already came back down here. But the fact that we're resisting might very well suggest that we will be flipping and maintaining the 0.0024 area, and that is important, right? That is important because we got to start building momentum up to a very, very key area like this area here, 0.029, right? Very, very important that we flip this because this is the big support, right? This is the big support. So once we flip the big support, we are going to be chilling. We are going to be chilling. And I do believe we will. I do believe we will. Something like Bitcoin has gone down just, $1,000 recently, which is whatever. It is expected for there to be a little bit of a drop. We did fill up this CME gap over here, right, which I'll show you on another chart too. So a little bit of a sell-off is expected. I'd say 84,700 before we pump higher, right? That's going to be my guess, right? If we go here, we could see, I don't know why all the sessions are here, but we can see over here that the gap got filled. And now there's no more gaps, people. There's no more gaps, which means Turbo, Bitcoin, and everything should be rising very, very nicely over the next day or two, and even just over the next couple weeks, right? Remember, we are in March. So we do have a few more weekly candles to go. We have at least this one and another one. We also have the monthly candle to close, and we are also closing the 3-month candle. Now, I do believe, right, the end of the 3-month candle is going to be a little bit more of a rejection, and it's not going to really flip bullish. Obviously, it's not going to flip bullish because we have to go all the way up here to flip bullish. But for me, these are the times and signs that we are going to have a decent rejection. And then April, May is when we're going to start recovering. And I know some of you are going to be like, well, last time in May we were at similar prices. And that's true, ladies and gentlemen. That is true. That's why it's important to sometimes take profits. But listen, in the bigger picture, I still believe we are absolutely going to smash the game. My personal bias is that we still will flip this massive resistance over here to eventually a support, which will cause Turbo to go fly high. Fly, fly, fly high. That is my personal opinion. That's what I personally think is going to happen. And yeah, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.